Okay, today we're back working on our 2007 Waverunner. This is a VX cruiser model, and what we are going to do is a basic spark plug replacement. These are the tools we'll be using, the parts. These are going to be spark plug model NGK CR9EB. And this is straight out of the manual, their recommendation, NGKs. And this is a cruiser model, however this would apply for the VX, VX Sport, VX Deluxe, and Cruiser. All show the same thing. The spark plug wrenches are included as part of the tools with your jet ski. If for whatever reason you don't have one, you can use your own. I've got a 10mm socket here that I'm going to use for one of the parts that needs removed. It's not required if you do have your tools that came with the original Waverunner. I also have a spark plug gap tool. This we're going to check and see if they are within spec. Per the manual, these should be between 0.7 and 0.8mm. Typically these are pre-gapped from my understanding from the parts store, and you shouldn't have to do that, but we're just going to verify it before we install them. So we've got one of them here. We're going to just go ahead and pull it out. Make sure that we are within spec. I've got my trusty gap tool. What I've done is made sure I'm adding up to be at least a minimum 0.7, no greater than 0.8. So this particular matchup will be 0.71 roughly. And as you can see, that is within spec, so we're good. This looks to be pre-gapped. Okay, we need to pull the seat off to get to the engine compartment. Once you have the seat off, you'll be able to see quite clearly. We're going to need to get and pull this off of each one to get to the spark plug. So here's where this handy tool is going to come in handy. Obviously you can use what was provided if you still have this included. These kind of snap together, and you can use a screwdriver to get yourself a little leverage on that to start loosening those. What I'm going to do, since I actually have a nice socket, that's going to be my preference to use. Make sure you get that right. Once that's loosened up, you can use your finger to pull that off. Again, this whole assembly should slide out, just like that. Once that's exposed, you can see the plug. It is down in there. So again, using our handy tool and some leverage, there we go. And it's the old one. You want to make sure you don't, nothing follow along there while you're working on this. Okay, we've got our new one. Going to get that set inside the tool and then insert down here. This is where you want to be careful. Do that nice and easy using the hands, don't want to strip these out. Get that finger tight. Now we're just going to firm that up with this tool. There is a certain spec as far as how tight that should be. From my experience, I've been just fine doing this many years without a torque wrench. Just get that firmed up and you should be good. Let's get the cap back on. Okay, rinse and repeat. 3 more to do. Good luck. So on this 3rd cylinder, you'll see that this water line is in our way. So what we're gonna do is release this clip to separate it from, and it's really just a thumb. Don't even need a screwdriver, but there's a little thumb clip on the back. Once you do that, it frees that out. So once you have the clip off, you're gonna need to turn this about 1/4 of a turn, maybe not quite a 1/4 turn. So it's gonna be able to clear this elbow pipe here, and it should come straight out after that.